Aloha! The Like a Dragon series, formerly Yakuza, is set to make a grand return with a new mainline entry, one that sees lovable knucklehead Ichiban Kasuga team up with the legendary Dragon of Dojima Kazuma Kiryu for a new adventure. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth is the name of the game, and a direct follow-up to Yakuza Like a Dragon. We know this naming convention is starting to get weird. But don't worry, for longtime fans of the series and newcomers alike, this video will help get you up to speed on everything to know about Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Infinite Wealth is the 8th mainline title in the Like a Dragon series, formerly known as Yakuza in the West, but now retitled to match the franchise's Japanese name. The game's main protagonist is Ichiban Kasuga, who also led the previous mainline entry in the series, Yakuza Like a Dragon. Ichiban is a former member of the now defunct Yakuza group, the Tojo clan, one of the numerous crime syndicates in Japan. Ichiban receives word that his mother, whom he previously believed to be deceased, is actually alive and living in Hawaii. Ichiban packs his bags and travels to the Aloha state, where he teams up with Kazuma Kiryu, another former member of the Tojo clan and the protagonist of every other mainline Like a Dragon game. Kiryu has since been working for the Daidoji faction, a powerful group of influential figures that pull the strings in Japan. The Daidoji helped Kiryu fake his own death to protect his family, and in return, he must assist them in their various wheelings and dealings. His latest mission has also brought him to Hawaii because the Daidoji are also on the hunt for Ichiban's mother. While this all sounds incredibly serious, the Like a Dragon series is known for its humorous tone, mixing melodrama and comedy to great effect. Expect to both laugh and cry as you join Ichiban and Kiryu on their tropical adventures. Infinite Wealth was first announced as Like a Dragon 8 in November 2021, along with the news that series creator Toshihiro Nagoshi and former series producer Daisuke Sato were leaving Ryuga Gotoku Studios, the developer behind the franchise. Ryuga Gotoku translates to Like a Dragon, so yes, this series is the developer's whole bag. The series changed its name in the West to match its original Japanese titling to address the series' new popularity outside of Japan, as well as the franchise expanding beyond just battles against the Yakuza. The game is produced and directed by Hiroyuki Sakamoto and Ryosuke Hori, respectively, the producer and director of the previous mainline Like a Dragon game. The game is written by the scribe of Yakuza 6 and 0, a prequel to the series, Kazunobu Takechi, as well as Tsuyoshi Furuta, who also wrote on Yakuza 6 and the Judgment spin-off games. In September of 2022, the game was confirmed to be subtitled Infinite Wealth outside of Japan, where it will retain the title of Like a Dragon 8, and it was during this announcement where Gaiden, the man who erased his name, was also revealed. This spin-off title was released in December of last year and explores the time spent by Kazuma Kiryu between the last time fans saw him in Yakuza 6 and Infinite Wealth. It is currently available to play on Xbox Game Pass, as are the rest of the mainline entries in the franchise. Although, if you're thinking of binging all of them before the release of Infinite Wealth, that's a tall order, as they are all dozens upon dozens of hours in length. In the same announcement showcase, it was revealed that Infinite Wealth will be the studio's biggest game to date, so expect to be spending a lot of time with Ichiban and the gang on the island of Oahu. Like its predecessor, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth is an RPG featuring a turn-based combat system. The game allows players to select up to 4 characters in their party to fight a wide variety of enemies. In this game, players will be allowed to manually move their character into position before launching an attack or skill. Placement is key before picking your move, as it may allow the character to pick up an object and use it as a weapon, knock an enemy into their cohorts, or set up another party member for a follow-up attack. Characters will unlock zany new abilities as they level up, but they can also take on new jobs to completely overhaul their moveset. By taking different themed tours of Honolulu, Ichiban will gain inspiration for jobs that he and his party can inherit. These range from roles such as gunslinging desperado, a sword-wielding samurai, and a fire-breathing pyro dancer. One of the key elements of the Like a Dragon series is its wealth of minigames, such as playing games in an arcade, karaoke, and golf. These minigames not only offer fun distractions from the main story, but can also help improve your character's abilities as well. Two new minigames are being introduced in Infinite Wealth. The first are Sujimon battles. Sujimon are the name for the enemy types that Ichiban and his cohorts will face in the game. Ichiban can raise his own Sujimon to battle other Sujimon trainers in 3v3 battles outside of the main game, balancing each Sujumon's strengths and weaknesses to defeat rivals and become a Sujimon master. And yes, it is a parody of Pokemon that exists entirely within the confines of the game. The other new minigame is Crazy Eats, where Ichiban joins up with a food delivery service. In this Uber Eats meets Crazy Taxi side activity, Ichiban must deliver food to customers and can boost his score by successfully completing tricks on his bicycle. Perhaps the game's biggest new addition is Dondoko Island. Like Pokemon, Infinite Wealth has managed to squeeze Animal Crossing into its framework as well. Dondoko Island is a side activity that will become available during Chapter 6 of Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Ichiban will travel to the small island where he can collect resources, fish, and decorate, letting you both purchase and craft decorations, not just for your own home, but for the whole island. NPCs can then come and stay on your island, rating it for its habitability. It seems Infinite Wealth will have an infinite wealth of gameplay options for players to experience. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth will release on January 26th for PS5, Xbox Series consoles, and PC. It will also be coming to previous generation consoles, the PS4 and the Xbox One. The base edition of the game will cost $70 even on previous generation consoles. Pre-ordering will net you 2 additional jobs, linebacker and tennis ace, as well as a booster pack to help you level up faster. The Digital Deluxe Edition will cost $85 and include cosmetics, new Sujimon to collect, and a bonus dungeon. Importantly, New Game Plus will also be locked to the Digital Deluxe Edition of the game and above, something that was locked behind a paywall in Japan for Like a Dragon 7, but is now the norm for the newest release globally. The Digital Ultimate Edition of the game will come with everything that the Deluxe Edition comes with, along with additional cosmetics, Sujimon, and additional karaoke tracks. This version will cost $110. And that's everything to know about Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. For both new and old fans alike, this will be the series' first jaunt to Hawaii, so make sure to keep an eye out for GameSpot's content around the game, including our review as we near its release.